everyone, it's Amanda with the Expectation Gaps, where we work to examine our expectations in order to realize our full potential. This is the very first video that I'm shooting. It's the first video in a series of videos that I would like to use to introduce you to the organization, to make you feel like you're a part of it, like you understand our vision and how we got to this point, specifically how I got to this point. I will be sharing a lot of my own life stories, a lot of my own experiences with you as we go through this journey together of realizing our full potential. Today, what I wanted to talk about is core values, because that's going to be important to understand as we grow together through this organization. I've been reading a book written by Brené Brown called Dare to Lead, and in it she talks about identifying your core values so that you always have them to come back to during hard times, and when you have to have tough conversations, when you're trying to figure out what you really want out of a situation or who you really are. And these are all things that we are going to be doing through this organization, through the expectation gaps. So that's why it's important for us to understand what our own core values are, and I encourage you to do that. But I'd like to share mine with you. One of mine is authenticity, and another of mine is growth. And I'd like to talk about authenticity for a minute and how it applies to this organization. I believe in order to realize your full potential, you have to find yourself. You have to be authentic with yourself and let your true self come out. And that true self is hiding in there somewhere and is buried under a bunch of junk and a bunch of other people's expectations. So that's what we're going to work on, is bringing that authentic self out. The other thing that I want you to know is that I will always be authentic with you. That is very important to me. I will never tell you something that I would not try myself, to try something that I wouldn't try myself. I will never tell you something that I don't truly believe at the time. Now, it could be that later on, when I receive more information, maybe my opinion on whatever subject it is might change. But I would never mislead you purposely. And you can be assured that I will always do my very best to research anything that I report to you to make sure that it is accurate to the best of my knowledge. So that is how the core value of authenticity is going to come into play in our organization. And I'm going to wrap up this video because I want it to just be a short introduction. We'll have several of these coming out to you, maybe daily or every other day, to give you an idea of where we're heading, and I look forward to having you come along with us. Don't forget, you can become a member if you go to the website, www.theexpectationgaps.com. I probably didn't really need to say the www part, but hey. When you go there, there will be a place where you can see what the membership tiers are and sign up to be a member so you can get the most benefit from the organization. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to working with you in the future.